declare our meeting this afternoon is open to the public. Can I just remind members that the committee meeting will be recorded and broadcast throughout Parliament buildings and online, and as per all our meetings in recent times, this is going to be a hybrid meeting with some members attending in person and others via Starleaf. We have got the following members via video conferencing today. We've got Carol McCullen, Alan Chambers and Paula Bradshaw. Now we'll go to agenda item 1, and apologies. I previously received apologies from Paula, as I believe she is delivering her son to university, but she has kindly joined us from mid-sea, I think. So fair play to Paula for making that effort. I don't have any other apologies at this time unless anyone else does. No? Okay, so we don't yet have Mark, Durkin or Christopher on the call, but they might join us midway through the meeting. Then I'm going to move to item number 2, which is Chairperson's business. And I have a few items of Chair's business today, and some of them are within your tabled papers pack, which would have been delivered to your mailbox during the week. So the first thing is committee membership. We've had a change in membership of our committee this week, and you'll see official confirmation of that in today's correspondence. So firstly, I want to put on record our appreciation and thanks to Stephen Dunn. Obviously, he was only on the committee for a short time and joined in sad circumstances following the death of his father, and joining his team as an MLA. And whilst we thank Stephen, we are now welcoming Paul Frew to the committee. You're coming on board at a busy time, so good luck, and we will enjoy working together. So at this point, we should remind members that everyone has to declare all relevant interests at their first meeting. Standing Order 69.5 states that a member who has A, a financial interest in any matter, or B, a relevant interest in any matter, must declare that interest before taking part in any proceedings of the Assembly relating to that matter. Members should note that proceedings of the Assembly include meetings of this committee. Members should declare any interests held by them which are relevant to the work of the committee. Should be noted that failure to register and or declare an interest may be an offence under section 43 of the Act 1998. So does any member have any interest to declare? No? Okay, and would remind members at this point the rules governing the registration and declaration of interests are contained in the Code of Conduct and Guide to the Rules relating to the conduct of members, and that further advice and guidance is available from the Clerk of Standards, room 254, Parliament Buildings. So then the second item of Chair's business is the note of the informal committee session which we held on the 9th of September, and you'll find that note at page 5 of your meeting papers. Are members content with the note as it's drafted? Yeah, see nodding heads. The next item then, and you'll find this within your tabled papers pack, is in regards to the Comparative Constitutions project at the University of Texas, Austin. We've been provided with a draft data sharing agreement between the Assembly here and the University of Austin, Texas, and a draft letter for stakeholders who took part in the committee's consultation. I'm going to invite the clerk now to briefly outline the background to this paper.
Thanks, Chair. Members will recall that the Comparative Constitutions project at the University of Texas asked the committee to share its consultation data. The members agreed to do this back in July. So the project produces data about the world's constitutions and considers the origins and consequences of constitutional choices. So the consultation comprises raw survey data, which will be fully redacted of any personal identifying information, and video footage of the stakeholder events, and that will all be shortly provided to the project once these GDPR issues are dealt with. So the project is going to use new language processing technologies to analyse and compare and look for trends throughout the consultation data and compare that with the constitutions from around the world. So they'll be able to identify the topics most frequently raised and compare that, and they'll share that information back with the committee as well. So in the table papers, there's a memorandum of understanding between the university and the committee, and the draft email. And these have been developed in conjunction with the Assembly's Information Standards and Data Protection Officer. So, Chair, if members are content with those, then we would be able to share that data. Okay, so at that point, are members content with the data sharing agreement as drafted? Yeah, everyone's happy. Good stuff. So agenda item 3 then are our draft minutes. The minutes for our meeting on the 9th of September are at page 8 of the pack. Are members content with the minutes? Yep. Brilliant. Then number 4, I have no matters arising. Does anyone have anything that they wish to raise? No? Perfect. We're flying here.
Number 5, we've got correspondence, and you'll find the correspondence memo beginning at page 14. And we just have correspondence from the DUP in relation to the membership change that we've already made reference to. So are members content to note? Okay, so then our forward work programme is agenda item number 6. That begins at page 17 of your meeting pack. You'll be aware that the committee will be further considering potential rates for inclusion during this afternoon's informal session, and these discussions are likely to further inform our forward work programme. And obviously we had asked political parties to come back to us with a time frame for when they would be comfortable agreeing the rates for inclusion in our Bill of Rights draft. So at the minute this forward work programme is provisional, so our members content to agree it with the provision that we may change following our conversation this afternoon. Yeah. Everyone's nodding. Content enough. So, number 7, any other business? Does anyone have any other business that they wish to raise? No. So number 8 is our date, time and place of next meeting, which we'll be agreeing following the discussions during our informal sessions. So I'm now going to move us out of formal meeting and move into the informal session, and I would ask all members to remain online. Thank you.
This is the Northern Ireland Assembly, Committee Room 29.